Hello, Atrocity Tubers, and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV DS with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we committed our second major atrocity by burning down another village. We're not off to a great start on being a good guy. We've stolen a crystal, killed some mages, burned an entire village down, and killed some girl's mom. At least we're going to try to atone for our horrible behavior now, maybe after saving, by you know, protecting this girl and getting her to a village or something. Now, I remember back when I first played this game on, like, the Super Nintendo, I had a hard time finding the town here, and hopefully I don't have a hard time now. You don't want to be in this desert for too long by yourself, because, you know, the battles are pretty tough, especially on the DS version. But, there is a town in the desert, I promise you that. It's just somewhere in the middle, and I always run by it a couple times. So we got some caterpillars and some desert monster dudes, I don't know. It's not the friendliest desert I've ever seen. Get some experience, it's all good. Come on, town. We gotta find a town for this girl. Oh, it's right here, okay. That wasn't too bad. One battle and we're here, no problem. Okay, welcome to Kaipo. We're under auto control, it's not me. How much do you charge? Well, thanks, buddy. What a nice guy. They might not know about the Dark Knight here in Kaipo, but at least they look after children. The friendliest desert community ever. Sorry about killing everyone again. Well, Cecil's partly to blame. Mostly the king, because I don't think we knew that that ring was going to do that. Or that killing the dragon would kill your mother. Well, you can't blame her for being upset. You don't want to make her mad, though. We've seen what happens when she gets angry. You don't want her to destroy any more villages. Wait a second. I've seen those purple suits before. Oh, yeah, hey, General, how's it going? How does the king even know about the girl? Kane? There's no one else that could possibly have told them. As far as he knows, town was burned down and there's a giant crack in the ground. She's just a girl, guy. She's just a girl, dude. Although she is a threat, that is true. We've seen what she can do. Yeah, I think I'd rather not, honestly. You guys don't want to mess with me. No auto battle. Want to be a little bit careful. Alright, good. We can kill him in one shot. That's what counts. So, I always have a way of doing this battle. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is kill the 3 purple guys, and the battle's over. But it's more fun if you also kill the general. And you have to kill him before you kill all the purple guys, or I believe he runs away. And it's going to take a while, because I think he's got a lot more HP than they do. But, you know, we're not going to mess with the peons. We're going to take care of the leader. He was the one that was bad-mouthing us and trying to get us to kill this little girl. He must pay for his crimes. He doesn't even attack us. He just shouts orders. It's hilarious. There you go. And this guy, well, yeah, he's not having a good time. Now you don't have any orders. What are you going to do? You're going to get murdered. Excellent. And Cecil kills all the Baron soldiers. Hopefully their families don't mind, because that's all his friends. Let's not think about it. Well, you didn't really do anything too bad. Everyone's taking blame when it's not really their fault. Yeah. Cecil's more at fault than she is. Well, tried to kill your town accidentally, tried to sort of kidnap you / rescue you, and then I tried to protect you. Guilt. I don't know how worthy that is. It's like he just felt guilty about killing everyone, so now he's helping out. Oh, hey, Rydia. Summoner. Yes, indeed. Well, welcome to the party. Wait, yeah, what the heck is that? Why is there this creepy white thing behind you? Oh, he's your Eidolon. So, does that mean that if he dies, you die? I don't know if that's a great thing to have. It's kind of like a risk. This is the one thing we can rename. I'm just going to leave it white because it is white, and I don't know what else you could possibly call it. You might be able to change his color, actually, now that I think about it. And then he won't be so white. You might be able to rename him later, too. Point is, that's good enough for me. We should take him to see the Fat Chocobo. They're friends. What? Fat Chocobo? I've never heard about any of this. Eidolons. Fat Chocobos. What the heck is going on here? Well, Innkeep, thanks for letting us stay for the night. You could have at least warned us the soldiers were coming, though. Tella and Anna, okay. Curious. Another item shop. I think we're going to save our money for now. Yeah, I'm pretty short on gold. We might have to do... I might have to do some off-camera gil farming or XP farming. We'll see. Got a pub. Is this a sign? Soothe your desert-patched throat with a mug of Kaipo's finest. I'll take it. Please give me your finest. Please! It's been a tough day! Well, I always remember being disappointed when I was younger. All these bars and pubs, they advertise, but they never actually give you anything. Damcian, Damkian, I don't know. I wouldn't want to mess with an antlion anyway. It sounds pretty scary. If it's like an ant the size of a lion, it's probably nothing you want to mess with. And, whatever, it's cool. Well met, friend. You're from Fabul. Cool. Barred by a moonstruck old man. Huh. Why would some crazy old man stop you from going through the horrible waterway? How do people get around on this world anyway? I mean, sure, there's airships in Barren, but what does the rest of the world do? They go through creepy old waterways? There's no boats or anything? There's probably boats somewhere. Just explore the town. Oops. Explore the town a little bit. Oasis of the Damcian... I don't know. Damcian... I don't know how to pronounce these things. It's funny when you're Let's Playing. I almost always just read these things and say it in my head. I never have to actually pronounce things out loud, so sometimes it's awkward. North and East. Thanks, kid. 8 big scary snakes? I'm not afraid of no snakes. Oh, that is a fat chocobo. Well, let's call him a big chocobo. Wouldn't want to hurt his feelings. Oh. Hi, Mapping Way. How's it going? Well, we sure filled the first map up. Okay, white. Apparently all these people know each other. This little Eidolon is Rydia's partner. Yep, I know about that. You can train him by the Fat Chocobo. Okay. Ah. Oh, I remember how this works. And he is cool because you can give him any ability that anyone in your party knows, which makes him pretty useful. Other than that, he randomly selects stuff. That way he sucks. So you can really just give him one ability if you want him to be reliable. Yeah, I remember that. We were not doing wireless. You can give him a unique face. Yeah. He's not that mighty. I'm probably not going to really use him much. I don't want to do this right now. We actually will, at some point, try to train him up. There's kind of some mini-games and stuff. You can see we can give him, like, we can give him Darkness from Cecil, right? If we had Kane, we could give him Jump. It's kind of cool. But I'm not going to do this right now. We'll do that later. I'll show that off at another point. I'm just not interested right now. So, Fat Chocobo in most Final Fantasy IV versions, he just stores your items. In this version, he sort of deals with your weird little Eidolon buddy. Also, I suppose I ought to mention, we've got a new party member, by the way. Oops, wrong person, that's fine. We got Rydia. One thing that's nice in this version is she doesn't start at level 1. In the original version, it's just level 1, and she has pretty hard time starting out. So she's got white magic, black magic, and summon. She can do all kinds of cool stuff. And we'll test her out in battle. I guess we can probably see what she's got. Cure, very good. Sight, pretty good. Hold, I don't know how useful. Paralyze could be good. I'm not a huge status effect kind of guy in most of my games, but maybe. And Blizzard and Lightning. She can also summon a Chocobo and White, but it costs her all her MP right now. Maybe all her MP always, I don't even remember. And then equipment, might just have a quick look. What does she start with? She comes with a rod. If I remember correctly, you can do something with that rod that's kind of cool. And don't think any dirty thoughts, that's not what I meant. If possible, I might buy her a helmet or something. Welcome! Yeah, a leather cap, that'll give her a little bit more defense. That's fine. Cecil doesn't like wearing his stuff. Spend some money. He wears special armor. We can't almost ever buy it. It's mostly just found, if I remember correctly. Alright, look at all those numbers going up. 25% evasion, something like that's not bad. Okay, let's get out here. Got some more buildings to explore. Anna. Yeah, I've heard about Anna. Oh, that's why her father's so mad. She's eloping. Some spoony bard. Well, that's not good at all. Sure! Dance away our woes. I don't know if Rydia's old enough for this, though, to be honest. I still don't know what Rosa would think. Let's not think about that. That's some pretty good water dancing. I'll give you that much. Alright, we only got like 2 buildings left. Yes, we'll keep her protected, don't worry. It's not doing a very good job. Voice and face, as fair as any maidens. Yeah, and other qualities as fair as a maiden as well, no doubt. I'm sure we'll never meet him. I suppose we should check the weapons store. Probably won't be able to get anything too useful. Well, we can either use a rod or a staff. The staff does more physical damage, but I'm pretty sure the rod has a useful effect. Or we could do the whole bow and arrow thing, but we don't have enough money for that right now anyway, so forget it. We'd have to go save up. In the back row, bow and arrows does work pretty well, because you don't... Like, usually back row you get half physical damage, offensively and defensively, but bows are not affected by that back row damage penalty. So it's a good combo. Hey Mapping Way, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, why are you here? Accidentally dropped all your maps. Oh. Just accidentally. I guess you're not very Mapping Way at all anymore. Okay, so now what? Now he's Living Way, the Vagrant. Great. So you're just hanging out, bunking at other people's houses these days? Oh, you're looking over the bestiary. Oh, that's not bad. Sure, let's look at the bestiary. I like bestiaries. So, yeah, you can see what these guys drop. I think you can bring up more stats. Or at least more pictures. It's good. Yeah, it doesn't seem to tell you how much HP they have, but it shows you what items they drop. This is one thing that's difficult in Final Fantasy IV. Most enemies drop, well, not most, but lots of enemies drop many things. And some of them will be like a rare drop or a normal drop. And that makes it, like, I don't know which one's which, for instance, but, you know, maybe the gold needle is very rare, and you only get it like 1% of the time or something. Anyway, we're not going to deal with the bestiary too much right now. I'm not terribly concerned if I get 100% bestiary completion. It's not that big a deal. Wait a second, what's going on here? Another poor young child collapsed outside the village. Desert fever? Cecil? Wait a second. Rose, how the heck did you get here? And why? Well, we're here now. Don't worry about us. We're looking in better shape than you are. Okay. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, Rose is not doing so good. She brought us an augment, our first augment. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go have to deal with that. Oh sure, an antlion. I just said I didn't want to have to deal with antlions. Now I gotta go to an antlion lair and get some pearl to rescue my girlfriend. Alright. Thanks, game. It does seem like I have an interesting item. I think we can all guess how auto potion works. Let me guess that you automatically drink a potion maybe after you take some damage. Yep. That's not necessarily the best advice. That's a good advice. Thanks for the help, Vagrant Way, or whatever you're called now. Okay, so, quick explanation for augments. I don't think there's a limit to how many augments you can teach anybody. Well, I'm trying to remember, hold on a second. Because augments can add battle commands, or I guess abilities, and then you can only have 5 commands equipped, but you can sometimes get more abilities from augments, and sometimes they're passive. I believe auto potion is passive. We're not going to use it though. Imparts auto potion, you can kind of guess what that's going to do. The thing is, there's a fairly complicated system of unlocking better augments, and I can't remember it all perfectly. I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't want to mess it up. But there are certain characters that come and join your party and then leave, and if you give them, it actually doesn't matter which augment, but as long as you give them an augment, then later on in the game, or when they leave or something, you get a different one or more augments back. And some of the ones you can get are far better than auto potion. Auto potion isn't that great, so this is the kind of one we'd give to someone temporarily in exchange for a really useful one later on. That's the basics of it. Also, because you can play through the game, I think 3 times on the saved file, you can actually load up, you can get each augment like 3 times, give or take. And so there's some strategy for how you deal with those things. For now, we're just going to save that, and I will deal with it eventually, but not yet. So, we've got a new character. I need to try a battle out with her and test something out. Come on, monsters, where are ya? Also, there should be a cave up here somewhere for that water cannon. Okay, preemptive strike. So, I think I said if you use the rod as an item, I believe something will happen. Mage arrows. There we go. I don't know how much good it is. You know, that's pretty good, actually. So, in Final Fantasy IV, I don't know if this... I don't think the rod necessarily did that in the original. It might have. There's a lot of weapons that can be used as an accessory or as an item in battle. And some of them are really good, so keep an eye out, test things out if you're playing along. Because I believe mage arrows will do more damage than a bow and arrow would do. And certainly more than a physical attack. So it's useful. Anyway, let's nope, I went the wrong way. I went too far east. Did he say northwest or northeast? Can't remember. We're getting a lot of preemptive strikes here. No, don't use that. Those are important. Just do that one. I wouldn't be surprised if Desert Sahagins are weak against Blizzard. Not particularly weak against the Mage Arrow. But what I like to do with Rydia mostly is use her as a healer, primarily. At least at this phase in the game, because she's the only one that's got Cure right now. And, you know, it's kind of nice to not have to buy a ton of potions. There we go, level up for Cecil, getting a little bit stronger. See if we can find this cave. Speaking of HP, how are we doing here? Let's use some healing right now. We can cast it on the whole party. Yeah. Good enough. We could cast Sight, so that gnomish bread we use to see the full map. We could just cast the level 1 white magic Sight and it'll do it for you anytime you want. So it's not that big a deal. Waterway entrance. Okay, we got another dungeon. We'll start this dungeon, although I don't believe we'll finish it this episode. Maiden's Kiss, ooh la la, and a potion. The Maiden's Kiss should cure the frog status effect, which we may find in this cave even. Or we'll find some little mini dudes. These guys kind of suck, if I remember. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, these guys hurt. I'm hoping Rydia can kill them in one hit too, that'd be really nice. Not so much. Oh good, counter Osmos, that's horrible. These guys are the worst, they just stole like all of our MP in one shot. Well, I guess we shouldn't be using Rydia to attack at all if she can't one-shot them. That's... At least she can two-shot them, but still, there went like 80% of our MP, and then they killed her! Wow, we're just barely strong enough to win this fight. Wow, maybe I should go back to town. That was pretty brutal, I gotta say. We got another rod. Well, we didn't need it. I don't need any more rods. You can only use an item like that if it's equipped. You can't use it if it's in your inventory. Alright. $100 down the drain for the Phoenix down. Better heal up. Gee whiz, that was brutal for a first battle in here. Just barely able to heal everybody up too. Totally out of MP. Okay, we run back to town. Well, seems we don't have to go very far for things to get better. We're gonna go a little bit further. I might have to run if I see those little wizards again. Yeah, this is where I wanted to get to. Hello, old man. I do, in fact. Well, I've already got kind of a quest to save my girlfriend. A silver-tongued bard. Oh, dastardly. Definitely sinister. Oh. You must be Tella, sure. Good remembering. And he is in fact a sage. With amazing glasses. Kind of like pimp glasses, pretty cool. So he can't defeat a giant monster. Is it the 8 snake thing? Well, the dark sword's pretty powerful, it's true. And a girl, sure, you know. She may have some potential. It's possible. Let us make haste. Alright, that should help out a little bit. We've got another mage. Sage, mage, same difference. So, Tella is kind of interesting. I still worry for Rydia too. So, he's got a staff. We can find out what happens when you use the staff, I guess. And... no, that's not what I want to do. I want to see his magic. This is interesting. So, Tella, he can cast a fair amount of spells. Importantly, he can cast Osmos, so he can recharge his MP as long as he saves 5 or 10 to use it a couple times. So he can heal, cast black magic, and then recharge, which Rydia will probably learn eventually. He can also teleport us out instantly. We've got Silence. He's got the spell Raise. That's pretty handy. He doesn't have Cure. He has Cure-A, which is more expensive. And Silence, Confuse, Blink is pretty good, actually. But he only has 90 MP, not a whole lot. And, his stats, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. So he has 25 intellect and 24 spirit. Actually, that's tons. Okay, never mind. It's different in this version than some other versions. That's fine. He'll be just fine. Superpower. Alright, we're probably going to get out of here and still go back to town, though. There's a treasure chest. Almost missed it. Well, we'll be fine. We'll power through. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to handle it with Tella. Alright, we got some clam things. These guys won't have a horrible counterattack. Let's find out what the staff does. Oh, he cast it. I wonder if it's like Cure or something. That's not so good. You needed to kill these guys. They are really kicking our butts. Oh, good. Re-raise. That's annoying. It only works if they're dead, I guess, but... Alright, you're just gonna defend, Rydia. You're not doing so good. I don't even know what Tella's staff did. Suffice to say, we are getting our butt kicked here. Maybe we really do need to go level up a little bit. Well, she died again. I tried to heal her. I underestimated just how difficult this was. And Tella's spell works pretty good. It was just too slow. Oh yeah, he's got the recall ability, which will cast a random spell. And it can be a pretty good spell, if I remember correctly. Although, that's not going to do much. Well, I take it back. It did plenty. I apologize, Tella. There's no guarantee, though, that it would have used Thunder. It could have been something else. Alright. Man, Rydia is just getting demolished here. Our last Phoenix down. We probably should really go back and get more items and stuff. See, I did buy her armor at least. We're just taking too much damage. Tella is pretty solid though. Maybe we can make it. Okay, that's the way forward, which means we want to go the other way first so we can get all the treasure. All the treasure for us. And the map completion is handy too. Alright, this battle, I don't know, we'll go with recall. That seems to work. We'll just have Rydia defend to try to keep her alive. Firaga, that sounds better. Well, maybe recall is the way to do it in this dungeon. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, Tella. You're alright, buddy. That's 2 for 2 on recall saving everyone. There you go, Rydia, a little bit better. And new spells that we may never use. Nah, we'll get to him. As much as I'm not a huge status fan, there's no reason to not use them ever. Seriously, nothing up here? I thought for sure you'd go all the way around, there'd have to be at least one treasure chest. There may have been like a secret wall or something that I didn't want to look for. Alright. Kill these guys. Wow, she just takes so much damage. Okay, Tella, you really got to kill these guys quickly. Quit picking on Rydia, you jerk! Man. I hope they don't get a counter from magic attacks. Oh, I'm just gonna kill them. I'm pretty happy with Tella's recall ability, to be honest. That's pretty awesome. Let's try to resurrect her so that she gets experience for this battle. Oh, I mistimed, yeah. The attack went through quicker than the raise could have gone through. That's what I was telling you guys about last episode or whatever with the way the active time battle works, where you want some things like casting a spell take longer. Ah, poor Rydia. We keep getting her killed. And now Tella has no magic left. We use a potion, I guess. Okay. Tella needs to probably use Osmos during the next battle, although Recall is pretty cool. We'll go down there in a second. Alright, nothing else up here. Let's go for a walk in the water. And we'll go up here, and I think there's a treasure up here, right? Alright, well first, Recall. and defend. Try to stay alive. For goodness sake, Rydia, you gotta stay alive. Of course, now Tell is gonna die. And he couldn't recall anything. That's... We're all gonna die here, guys. This is not good. I had forgotten just how difficult some of these battles were gonna be. Try recall again. Come on, Tella. It's interesting because Rydia and Tella should be taking half damage. And because Rydia's guarding, she'd be taking like quarter damage. Oh, that was bad, actually. Oh boy. What happened to your MP? Does it cost MP to use... Maybe it costs a little bit of MP to actually use his ability. His recall. I thought it was free, but maybe it does cost him some MP. Because I thought he had 7. So that he could have used Osmos. Well, that was a horrible battle, if I ever saw one. At least we're all alive. I'm kind of worried about our chances of escape here. We have 1 ether to restore some MP. I guess we better use it. I hate using ethers already, but oh good, we got 1 back. Yay! Thanks, game. That was very kind of you. Alright, we'll just check over here. Map completion. Give me something else good. Eye drops, not that good. Is there anything, like, in the waterfall? There might be. Alright, this battle doesn't look so bad. Let's check. So, 52 MP. I want to see how much it costs him to recall here. He cannot recall anything, so it did nothing. Because I thought that recall was a random spell, but did not cost any MP. That was the perk. If you still have to pay the cost of casting it, it's not very good, right? Let's see here, Tella. Okay, well, you had fun with recall, but now it's not doing so good. We had a couple good rounds of it murdering everything, but then it wore out. Alright, well, the good news was Cecil did a good job on that battle. Alright. We're getting very little amounts of gold, too. Yeah, I thought there was a way in here. More treasure! Dry Ether is lots of MP. X Potion is lots of HP. More new enemies? We haven't fought any fish yet. I guess we just defend with the mages because they take too much damage. Basically. Kind of disappointed there, but it's okay. This is difficult battles for sure. But I mean, you know, we'll get some levels up. It'll be fine. I think if Rydia hadn't lost all her MP right at the beginning, I could be using a Thunder spell on each battle to really speed it up. Unfortunately, we got messed up on that one. Alright, good work, Rydia. Pick this up, and let's get out of here, guys. Let's go back to town. We'll wrap the episode up once we get back to town. I was gonna try to soldier through this area. There is a point, somewhere up here ahead, there is a point at which you could use a tent to heal up everybody to max. But I don't know if we could actually... You know what? Run. Okay, I was gonna recall if we had time. If not, we were just gonna run. Those things are just horrible. Heal everybody up. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here in one piece. I do have the escape spell, or whatever it's called. But I mean, the experience doesn't hurt if we can actually win a couple fights. Depending on what we see. This is fine. You're gonna broad attack the goblin. You should be fine. I wish I knew what the staff did. It does something. It must cast, like, Protect or something, maybe? Poison! Oh, it's Cure Poison. I didn't see that last time. That's not very good. You know what would be better than Cure Poison? Another Rod. I think, can you equip? Yeah. You can re-equip. It just takes an action. Although it's a bad idea to use it on those little mages. I do remember them being a pain in the original version. They're just a much bigger pain in this version than usual. Oh well, it's good for a game to be challenging. So, I'm not proud of it, but we're going to have to pull a retreat here for now. We'll head back to town, buy some more potions, and rest up. Let's, oops, not black magic. I don't know if this will be enough to kill them all, but I'll give it a try. Just to speed it up. And to show you guys off some magic here. Definitely more than enough damage, yeah. Magic really is probably how you're supposed to be dealing with that, first dungeon, or, well, that undersea dungeon, or, undersea. Waterway passage, whatever they called it. We lost all of Rydia's MP way too quickly. Alright, Tella, you deal with these guys. I think we can buy a helmet for Tella as well. Give him a little bit more defense, might help out a little bit. But yeah, the magic is probably the way to do it. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Tella gets weaker when he levels up. And he is pretty slow. His speed and stamina are not so good. Alright, we're back. Let's, how much money do we have? 564. Not a lot. And, did changing the equipment stick? Yeah, I figured it would stick, so that's good. Alright, first off, we're gonna go and buy a helmet. Then we're gonna rest at the inn, buy some more items, and then we'll call a video good. Because that's been tough. That was a more difficult than I was expecting battle. So yeah, Tella, +1 defense. There you go. And we'll equip that. I suppose, you know, Tella has more HP than Rydia by double. So, you know, you could probably have argued that his armor, I believe, is better. The iron, or the Gaia's gear, compared to this. So if we just boost up Rydia to max, this will make Tella, you know, he'll take more damage, but at least he'll stay alive. Or at least Rydia might stay alive, because she's got, you know, half HP, more defense, it balances out, right? I really don't know how much difference, like, +2 defense is going to do, but... might as well buy some items here. So... we really don't want to run out of Phoenix Downs. I don't think it costs more than 100 gil to go to the inn, right? 50, okay, no problem. Well, guys, that's been a bit of a tough episode, but we've got 2 party members that we didn't have at the beginning of the episode, and, you know, we're learning how to handle the game. It's definitely more challenging than you might expect for some of these old RPGs. Not that this is exactly old, but, yeah, Rydia's got a couple levels up. We should be doing better this time. Next episode, we'll go back to the Waterway Passage and see if we can do a little bit better this time. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed and have a great day.